Welcome to the attic, Manadad here. I feel like I'm a little sick. My oldest daughter has had some kind of runny nose for a while, and maybe it's my turn to get it. You have small kids? Do you just get constantly sick like me? Let me know. All right, but so I'm not feeling up to recording a gameplay video. There will be a gameplay video posting tomorrow anyway. But let's just let's look at the information that I often want to know, and I think a lot of people also want to know, which is what's good in the meta, what's winning, what are people playing, and then what are people actually winning with. And I do have untapped.gg for all of you. And looks like it's a deck that's got a 70% win rate. Rakdos, what they call Rakdos aggro. If you've watched the channel, you know that's really just mono red aggro with a card that has a black split side that doesn't play. But let's see. So mono red aggro is winning and is popular. Interestingly, Selesnya Rabbits, which I think was down for a bit, is back up. We'll take a look at the trends down here in a second. So mono black mid range, a little bit more popular than its win rate would suggest. We got Boros Auras, Dimir mid range, Selesnya Rabbits. The Dimir mid range still way down there, I guess. Interesting, the mono red aggro still has a good win rate. We'll check out some decks, some winning decks in a second. Let's look at the popularity over time here. So, Boros Auras was the thing, and now it's down here in the middle, number 3. Mono red aggro has surged in the last 2 weeks, it looks like. Mono black mid range has just been holding steady since November. So if you spent your wild cards on that deck, you're probably feeling pretty good about it. Looks like mono black discard has kind of gone down this week, or the last week. We don't know what this week's going to hold. It's Monday as I record this. Dimir mid range going up, had a bit of a surge at the end of the season, I guess, the end of the month, and then going up. Azorius Control, there's just a kind of a baseline of people that play Azorius Control, and Boros Burn has gone way down. Win rate over time, like Mono Red, of course, was really good right when Foundation's released, usually when a new set comes out. Mono Red is a great way to farm wins, and continues just to be really strong. That's from Bronze to Mythic, so let's see if we just apply to, like, I don't know, Diamond to Mythic. Let's see. Interesting. So if you're up in Diamond to Mythic, mono white life gain having a huge surge here. Mono red aggro is still the most popular deck. Number 2 in win rate, though, just behind mono white life gain. So I guess just combating all the aggro decks, because you've got Mardu aggro, mono red aggro, Rakdos aggro, Gruul aggro, and Selesnya bunnies. Maybe you lose to that. Boros Auras is pretty aggro too. Interesting. Mono white life gain, so that might be worth making a deck of. Let's see. Sort by win rate. This is the best win rate. One that wins only 53% of the time. Can that be right, or am I looking at something wrong? Best of 1. Huh. All right, well, let's look at the best version of this deck. 2 Healer's Hawks, 4 Hinterland Sanctifiers, 1 Vanguard, 4 Rune Lurker Bats, some Skrelvs, Pridemates, Channelers, Ultra by Ghost, the Healer, which is nice. Knight Errant of Eos is interesting. During Innocence, and Linden. Love a good Linden deck. Love Barry Lyndon. It's a movie also. Okay, well, I'll check the comments. I don't know if anybody's watching yet. I just started streaming. Let me know if you do start watching. Let me know what you want to see in the comments, or if you're watching this later, let me know for future Meta Monday videos. If I do just make this a regular thing, what you'd like to see. We'll just flip over to Explorer and see what Explorer's up 2. There's Diamond and Mythic. I think maybe just go gold to Mythic just to get more of a sense here. All right, so you can have a much better win rate here in Explorer with Boros Heroic. Really split up in terms of popularity. Boros Heroic not even ranking on the most popular today, even though it is winning a lot. Esper Greasefang, also we got Mardu Greasefang, but not Esper Greasefang. Very interesting. So the two most winning decks, looks like if you want to farm some wins, Explorer might be a place to go here. Rakdos Aggro falling in popularity. 5-color Niv rising in popularity. People get the cards for it, I guess. Mardu Greasefang, pretty tight. All the popular stuff. We add in Esper. Let's add in Esper Greasefang and Boros Heroic. Esper Greasefang 1%, Boros Heroic 1.7%. Boros Heroic has really surged in winter. I wonder if just one really good player is playing it today. Let's can we find the deck that is winning so often? This one's good. 67% win rate. Love a good heroic deck. Ancestral Anger, Clevenger Lumimancer. Nice to see. Defiant Strike, Favored Hoplite, God's Willing, Homestead Courage, Monastery Swiftspear, Monstrous Rage, Turn Inside Out, Illuminate Virtuous, Leyline of Resonance, and 18 lands. 3 plains, 3 mountains. Keeping it simple. I love this. I might like to make a video of this. Let me know if you'd like to. If you'd watch that. Not many people watch Explorer / Pioneer videos, but obviously I don't go what what YouTube promotes or what people watch necessarily. If you look back through my videos, there's a lot of stuff I do just because I think it's fun. I want to share it. And every once in a while, one of those gets shared wider by YouTube, but more often it doesn't. So I never know exactly why. It's up to you all. What do you click on? What you feel like that day? All right, let's go get some other formats. Alchemy. Do a quick look here. Celestia Rabbits doing well in Alchemy. Grixis Heist. The ever popular Grixis Heist. Did they print some better rabbits for Alchemy? I bet they did. Print some busted rabbits. Historic. 5-color Reanimator. Mardu Energy. 5-color Omniscience. It's pretty even there at the top in terms of win rate. Mark might actually be in a good place. Timeless. Mardu Energy. Highest win rate. Mardu Energy. Most popular by far. Look at that. Oh, wow. So, Timeless is kind of an S show, it looks like. Mardu Energy just surging. Well, just in the last month. There's some new tech come in for Mardu Energy. I thought I was going to be following Timeless really well, but okay. And Rusko Clockmaker continues to dominate Brawl, although just 1.7% of the meta. Doesn't represent how often you face it. Itali, Mythweaver, Atraxa. Cool that Muldrotha's up there. Asika, God of the Tree, Tetjova, Marina Vendral. And the win rates. I mean, look, some of these are just have terrible win rates. That's the meta. Let's go look at some decks for Standard. So this is a good mono red aggro build here, apparently. Pretty 21 lands, interesting. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Just pure mono red. If you want to win in standard, this looks like what to do it with. I think you need to actually know how to play mono red, because there's probably not a huge difference between this list and ones that win like much closer to 50% of the time or lower. But you'll see it'll just depend on the player, knowing when to take those mulligans and how to use your instant speed effects and such. Okay. Lesnia Rabbits. See what that's doing right now. Kind of like the life gain deck. Hinterland Sanctifier, Sheltered by Ghosts, by Errant of Eos. Share some of the same pieces as the life gain. This is bronze to mythic. Let's look at least at platinum to mythic. Okay, these decks still highly ranked. The mono red goblins deck up here. That's always cool to see. Dropkick Bomber. 4 of Dropkick Bomber. What is this? Painter's Studio. I can see how that could work in a Goblins deck. And Soulstone Sanctuary. This actually looks really nicely refined, this Goblins list. The Boros Auras list. It may be out of favor, but it's still winning. And so-called Rakdos aggro, as I told you, just Callous Sellsword. What's making it Rakdos? There's no actual black sources in the mana base. They need to fix that. Untapped Gaga. Mono black mid range. This is just these Liliana decks. You see Liliana so much, and the Unstoppable Slasher. Where's that demon? Here it is. Unholy Annex Ritual Chamber. Just they always have this every game against me. Just me, or is it you two? Let me know. Oh, nice to see a Rakdos Sacrifice list that's winning. That's cool. Boros Auras, Mardu Aggro, Boros Burn, Oculus. Okay, here's an Oculus. If you want a good Oculus list. Notice Oculus is pretty popular. Started putting Kiora in. Nothing that shocking there. I think she's probably just a good player playing it out. Azorius Control. There's an Azorius Control list that's winning. It has Kutsil's Flanker and Biza, so it's not like a creature list. Overlord of the Flood Pits, Horned Lock Whale. There's 4 Sunfalls. You just want to go and make somebody's life miserable and 4 temporary lockdowns. There's your meta call. The bats are up here. Black discard, mono red aggro, Boris control. We get all the way down here for Dimir midrange. They got 4 Kaitos in this version. 4 Flood Pits, Drowners. 1 Tidebinder, 4 Curiosity. So it's the Curiosity version seems to be doing well. Gruul Prowess, there's a good version of that. Simic Tempo. This seems to be getting more popular. I should probably make a version of this. You can definitely do a budget version of this deck because you got Crab, Valerian Terror. Fortunately, that's rare, but you only got 1 of those. Yeah, 4 Stormchaser's Talent, but up the Beanstalk is uncommon. You do have some rares in the mana base. Lesnia Rabbits, Azorius Control, Aggro, Jeskai Convoke. Still hanging around, still getting wins. 56% win rate, nothing to sneeze at. Only 2 of Sheltered by Ghosts. So the new thing seems to be this Painter's Studio. I haven't been really seeing this. I certainly haven't had it played against me. Well, it looks like some of the top winning decks have adopted it in a couple different archetypes here. So here's the mono white life gain. Yeah. Maybe I'll record a mono white life gain video. Maybe I will record a video today. I don't know. I should probably be napping, letting my body recover, but anyways, thanks for joining me in the attic. I've been Mana Dad, reminding you Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy.